Today I'm going to be showing you my Erin Condren Teacher Planner. I have bought one every year for the last 5 years. I love them so much. This is the planner that I got last year. It was the floral continents, because your continents. I had the floral continents. I used it a whole lot. And I'm going to go through and I'm going to show you my new planner I got this year, which is the rainbow one. I got the rainbow pastels, and it came with a couple of free gifts I'm going to show you here in a second. I'm going to go through and show you how I use my planner, or how I am planning to use my planner this next school year. Super excited. It is super cute. They have made some good changes. I feel like it's thinner than what it normally is, and I love it so much. So I'm going to go through and I'm going to show you this and some of my little goodies that I got along with it. Here is my planner for the next school year. It is the Erin Condren Teacher Planner. I got the rainbow pastel cover. I like these covers because they are very easily interchangeable. You just pop this out and pop it in. I never get the school year on my planner because sometimes mid-year I like to change the cover, and I'll show you a couple of the other covers that I have here in a little bit for my planner. But basically, when I ordered this in the beginning of the summer, it came with 2 free gifts. One was being, sorry about the glare, the clipboard. It says be the person you need when you were younger, and I love that because that's super inspirational. And on the back it has make a difference in the world. This is like on a lot of her stuff. I think it's one of her like teacher logo things, but it's like super cute. I love it. And it also came with this inspire bookmark, which I will use in my planner instead of the ruler that I normally use. So I like it. It's not metal, it's very flimsy, which I like, so I don't have to worry about like it banging on the ground and making a really loud noise, because I drop things a lot. So I'm going to go ahead and slide those to the side, and I'm going to open my planner and show you. Now I'm not going to show you every page because the first page and the personal contact page, I already have like some personal information in there that we don't need everybody to know. So communication log, I do use my communication log a lot. I only use it for students that I feel like I have to contact their parents multiple times. So this will be like a running record on my end of what we talked about, and I kind of chunk it up into certain spots for the student's contact. I always put the date, the name, and the reason resolved, and obviously it's just very simple. So that's really all I use this for. I don't really do anything straight away from this. The year plan is one of my favorites. What I have is I've color coded, and I've taken a highlighter or like little bitty, like they're actually Piper's markers, and I have colored in certain days of the month. At the top I have a little a key code. I have no schools. Purple, greens are paydays, yellows are growth days, blues are beginning and end of 9 weeks, and I left 2 blank because, you know, in the middle of school year you'll have random things that you start to do once a month. Like we have cone ice days where the ice, it's like a snow cone truck, and it comes to our school. You have rewards days and stuff like that. So I'll go through and I left those blank, and then I will fill that in later. I also circled our tentative first day of school just in black. I didn't really do anything extra there. And then I fill that in for as much as I can so far. The next is the year plan. And I did jump ahead by accident, and I wrote vacation and back to school dates in here, but like I'm going to ignore that because I do class birthdays on here. For some reason I jumped the gun this year and wrote that down. But I do all of my students' birthdays. I wrote happy birthday to you and class birthdays up top. This did not come in the planner. I added that. I doodled a lot in my planners, so I want to show you that when we get a little later on. Basically, whenever my roster gets put up, I put all the students' birthdays on these 2 pages so I don't forget them. When it comes to the graphs, because we do not know how our desks are going to be set up this year, we don't know how many kids we're going to have, but what I do on my graph paper pages is I draw my seating charts. I have homeroom seating chart, green group seating chart, green group seating chart, blue group seating chart, orange group seating chart, and then that's it, because you only get 4 pages and I have 4 different classes. So that's what I use that for. Another thing you could use this for is data, like bar graphs and such. It's another really good thing, but I just love having my seating chart in here. It makes it 10 times easier, and that is something that we don't need to do. Let's come down here to August. I'm going to skip ahead. For August, what I've done is I wrote like back to school up top, and I did all these doodles myself. That's just me being extra. I love to have doodles. Okay, down here, since note school was red, I also came down here and I boxed in these days. That means the kids are not in school, but this is when we start back for our growth days, and I used her first day back sticker on our first day back to school. And I also did a block up here that says 19 to the 26th staff work days, so I know I will be in school these days, and it's really all the dates I have for then. Let me see if I can find, we're going to jump to September because I've already kind of put some stuff in. These are the note pages. I want to show you a note page in my other planner here in a second, but over here it says dates to remember. I feel like that's kind of repetitive, so since I teach reading, I like to do fun things about certain days. Like I have Now I Live in Remembrance, National Video Games Day. Best believe we're going to be reading about Fortnite and turning some stuff on, videos for them to watch with that, just to pull it all in. Play-Doh Day, Constitution Day, Cheeseburger Day, Pepperoni Pizza Day, Comic Book Day. I really like to do stuff with certain days just because it gives me kind of inspiration on what I should do. And like Comic Book Day I did last year, and what we did is I made them create a comic book strip, and they absolutely loved it. We had to add our text elements and everything to it. But notes, let me show you a page of notes from my last year. This is last summer. I filled it up quite a bit. I just kind of, there's no rhyme or reason. I just doodle it in there to keep my notes very cut and dry. And then over here I had my routines and expectations to teach. Like I had my checklist of everything that I needed to do before school started and teach the first few days of school. So I'm going to slide this back to the side, but that's basically what my notes are for on top of this. And if you're curious, I use the pens that I use are the Papermate Flare pens, because I mean, who doesn't? These are the ones that I got. This is the tropical ones. I'll link these below. I'm pretty sure I got these on Amazon, and they were, no, I got them at Target, and they were like $7. Not super bad. Love these pens. They are my favorite. The black one is actually my favorite, but I use the color ones as well. Here is September. I have some more doodles. I believe in you. I put my people's birthdays in here. There's no school on the 7th, so I highlighted that. And now let me show you how I do this. So I teach reading, like I said. So I have my reading column, my vocab column for the week, my Greek and Latin root column, spelling, and my to-do. Now this right here is probably going to be digital learning, because I think we might be doing online school as well. So I'm leaving this one blank until I know for sure. But what I do is I go through and I'll put like what I want to teach each day, and then for roots and stuff, like I'll put the homework in, and then I'll highlight the homework within the work itself. I don't add standards. I do not turn this in for my lesson plan. This is like a rough sketch for me to pre-plan and think before I type my lesson plans up and submit them to my admin. And when there's no school, I just write no school across the day. This is Labor Day. So I went ahead and wrote that in there because I knew we will not be at school that day. Let me flip to October. Some more doodles. My fall break doodle, like I said, all these doodles I add in there. I have our possible fall fest date in here. I have Halloween written down the side because that's what I do with the holidays. And that's basically it for right now. I'm gonna keep on going to November. Shocker, more doodles. No school, no school, no school these days. That's why it's highlighted. December is one of my favorites. I did my big winter break at the bottom, and then I added a string of Christmas lights across the top. I don't think I have doodled into Jan. I have not. So if you want a fresh page, this is what it looks like. I add doodles because that's just me as a person. So here's MLK Day, highlighted no school. February, March, St. Patrick's Day. I always write them vertically because that's just how I like my things to look. Spring break, more doodles. Shocker, May, and then let's get into the back of the planner. Okay, here are the checklists. For checklists, this is what I use for my student gradebook. I don't use it for anything else. I don't print off any more pages within the year. We use Infinite Campus, so our names are listed alphabetically by last name. So what I will do is I will not chunk classes. I will not do anything of the sort. I will start at the very top, and I will write every student's name from last to alphabetically by last name. throughout. You have 7 or 8 pages of the checklist. Now, if you were like me, last year I taught reading, science, and social studies. So what I would do is I would write my assignments up top. And if it was science, I would highlight it green. If it was reading, I would highlight it pink. And if it was social studies, I would highlight it blue, just so I knew the difference between my assignments. Let me show you. Okay, let me find an example without my kids' names in it. Okay, now I didn't start this until later in the year. So as you can see, well, I changed colors this year. Green is science, orange is social studies, and pink is reading. So that's how I did that. I started that toward the end of the first 9 weeks, because I was like, all right, I just knocked my camera over like a big klutz. So that's what I do for that, and I don't have to print off any more pages, and everything is nice and neat and where it needs to be throughout the whole school year. We keep on flipping to the back where the stickers are. I don't think there's anything else before the stickers. See, lots of pages. Here are the stickers page. I've already ripped a few off. You have your staff meetings, to-do list, after school, testing, PTCs. I don't know what that is, but I'm going to say maybe PLCs. I'm not for sure. I have IEP meeting stickers, little stuff like that. I do use these conference, field days, reminders, meetings, stuff for days that we do have those things, obviously. And then these stickers I use on the side. Like, let me show you, because I know I'm going to have to do it already anyway. I'm going to take a yellow one, and then I'm going to put my pin here so I don't lose my spot. And I'm going to flip to August. Here we go. And I picked yellow because August is yellow in her book. And what I will do is I will come over here to the side, and I will make a title. And what I will do is I will put over here, I'll do before school to-do list, and it kind of blocks off my column over here for what I need to get done. So let me turn back. These stickers, I don't know what I'm going to use for yet. These are new to this planner. I don't know if it's 1 sticker or 2. No, it's just 1 sticker. I don't know yet. I'll have to let you know what I use that for, because I have no idea. These I stick in the corner of days there are like no school, like on random days and such. These I use for reminders in the actual lesson plan part of the notebook, just for like things I need to do or to remember. And then these ones are my most commonly used. I use these for any of like my personal appointments, any after school meetings I have to do. Here's an example. This is from my last year. Like if we had a Kona day, I use a sticker to put Kona, PLCs, meetings after school. That's what I use these stickers for. I'll also check off the days, just because mentally it just helps me know where to look in my calendar. Let me look in. This was January. It was very busy, if you can tell. February, and here is January. This is kind of where I left my bookmark, but the bookmark's very easy to remove, as you can see. And I had these extra stickers. These stickers I got from Hobby Lobby. I want to say they are the Happy Planner stickers, but I just kind of went through and stuck them throughout just to add a little bit more cuteness to it. As you can tell, the change has changed from, there is no longer color up here like it was. It is now like white. That's why I added all of my doodles up there, and I like the fresh, clean look it gives it as well. Basically, I have, like today, no daycare. Piper was going to Mimi's house. Just stuff that I need to do in here. Here is December. Or, I think that's the last page of stickers. You have this cute little folder. In this folder, I never thought I would use, but last year, it's like bursting at the seams. I just stick important, like, PLC documents in here. Anything I get from meetings, I stick in here that I know I need to keep on hand and travel with. Same for this side. This is my favorite. Right here is a page protector, and in my page protector is where I put, see, this one got all jacked up. This is where I have my responsive literacy teaching for something that I need to go back and look at as I teach throughout the school year. I also put my school calendar in one side, and then I put Piper's school calendar on the other side. I don't think I'm going to put this in here again because I'm pretty good with that. But yeah, I'll put my school calendar and Piper's school calendar in there as well, or any document that you know that you're going to need lots to go back to. The back page is a dry erase marker page. I do not use the dry erase marker on here. What I do on here is I put post-it notes on things that I need to do and remember. And like if we're in a meeting and I know I need to do this when we go back to school, I'll put a post-it in here, and this is like basically my post-it wall. So there is that. That is my planner for the next school year. It is not 100% set up yet, but I'm going to go through my old one and see if there's anything else that I need to show you. In my planner as well, I'll always keep one of the binder clips. I get kind of a thicker one because what I do, say it's now October, half the school year, not half the school year, but the summer is past and we are now in October. What I will do is I'll take my clip and I will come and I will clip July through October together, so whenever I open my planner it's right at October and I don't have to flip through all of these extra pages. So that's just something that I do. You could rip them out, but I don't like ripping out pages because it just makes it feel weird to me. And I just put a big old binder clip and I go through and I do that for every month. So once October's over, I'll paper clip all of October behind me and I will move on to November. That's another thing that I really like to do. So I'm going to show you a few of my planner covers that I have purchased. So this is the one that was on last year. I'm just going to rip it off because I'm about to actually go throw my other planner in the trash can because I don't need it anymore. Here is the front cover. It says my name on it. It has this. They're very easy or changeable out. Like, let me show you the back. Like, this is how easy it is to get it off. I'll say that. It's just going to get stuck on me. Boom. Make sure not to rip the last one. Yep. Easy. Change them out whenever you want. I'm actually going to buy me a Christmas one, and I'm going to buy me a fall one because I'm going to change it out. And then you're stuck with just this and you can recycle it because I am done with this last year's planner. I'm so done with last year's planner. It's jacked up to the max. So I'm going to do better this year and I'm going to show you how I'm setting this planner up. Alright, here are a couple more of the covers that I got. I had post-it notes. I told you I use them for sticky notes. Here's the other one. It has my initial on it and the cute little pineapples. I must have been doing pineapples last summer because obviously that's what I bought. And then here's the other one that I bought last year as well. I'm going to cover up the bottom, but it says make a difference in the world, like what's on the back of the clipboard I showed you, but it's just this. And then here is the back. It has just some cute little florals on it. Now, because I have not been in my teacher bag since mid-March, I'm going to go through it with you and show you what I have. First off, the teacher bag is actually a backpack. It is a Matilda Jane backpack. I think I got it for free. I think I won it, honestly. And it was just cute. I've been wanting a Vera Bradley one, but I'm going to use this Matilda Jane one this next year. So, in here, math workbook, not even mine, it's my partner's. I have this cute little thing. One of my students brought this back from Mexico whenever he went down there, so I use that for like student checklists and stuff. A piece of paper with, I don't even know what that is. My notebook with all of my NTI data in there. My notebook, my workbook. My little Hobby Lobby notebook. Be inspired every day. You know, if you're a teacher, you have about 400 notebooks. So I'm one of those teachers that literally has 400 notebooks. Let's open up the front. Matilda Jane. Obviously, I have these little Post-its. It's like little, I don't know what this is called, but I do use this. My agenda stickers. I was telling you about these that I use. They are not Happy Planner. They are called the Paper Studio, and these I guess came for free last year with Erin Condren stuff. I guess that was a free gift last year. And then here are some more. Oh wait, I'm so confused. No, these are the Happy Planner stickers. My mom gave me all these stickers. I really don't know where they came from. And then I have chapstick because, you know, everybody needs chapstick at school. You sit there and you talk all day like I'm talking now. Ooh, vanilla bean right after Christmas. Like it. What else do I have in here? Shocker, a blue flare pen. I actually really like that, so I'm going to add that to my list. Because I've been leaving my diffuser at school. I had my essential oils in my backpack. I had my thieves because none of us were getting sick up in that classroom. I wasn't allowed it. My kids hated the smell. They told me it smelled like an old person, and I didn't care because none of my class got sick. So that's why we used it. And then I have peace and calming for those days when we were off the chain and we need to relax. If you're my student, you're watching, you remember this smell. You hated this one too, but we were so chill. So there's that. And then let's see what else is in my backpack. Oh. About 400 quarters. Shocker, because I tear up the Diet Coke machine. And I'm pretty sure I took these out of Piper's little change jar. Mom of the year. I'm gonna go put those back in her change jar today. So that's basically what is in my backpack from last year. This year I'm gonna be filling it up again, and then whenever I get my life together and figure out what I'm putting in my backpack, I will let you know. But until that time, I don't even know. I don't even know what school's gonna look like next year, so I'm gonna put these back in my box at the house of essential oils and go ahead and clean up this ginormous paper mess that is in my floor. So I hope this video wasn't a hot mess express. Thanks for watching. Make sure you hit that like button and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.